How can you become a billionaire? Well, in Minecraft. A billionaire is someone with a net worth of at least 1 billion in assets. Now, in the real world, that means cash, stocks, businesses, and probably some real estate too, all subtracted against any liabilities, such as debts. But in Minecraft, things work a little differently. Here, debt doesn't exist. Well, unless you've somehow convinced a villager to lend you some emeralds on credit, which, good luck with that, because they won't do it. So instead, let's just focus on getting 1 billion and becoming a billionaire entirely debt-free. But 1 billion of what? American dollars? British pounds? Venezuelan bolivars? No. Real world money has precisely 0 value in Minecraft. Well, unless you're on Bedrock and count minecoins. But let's be real, minecoins are like the fake cryptocurrency of Minecraft. Monopoly money at best. It's not quite the ultra luxury currency that we're after. To live that Minecraft billionaire lifestyle, we're going to need Minecraft's own currency. The stored value that your biggest trading partners exchange with. The emeralds. And so to be a billionaire in Minecraft, that means one thing. 1 billion emeralds. How hard could that possibly be? Part 1. The exploration phase. The Minecraft world is a deeply fascinating place, and as you explore you've probably picked up a few emeralds along the way. From sunken shipwrecks to end cities, emeralds seem to pop up everywhere. Kind of like that subscribe button that follows you around and will consume your soul if you do not press it. So what if we just explored the world and collected every emerald that we could find in chests? You'd be like the Christopher Columbus of Minecraft, raiding villages, storming pillager outposts, and diving into treasure chests. But here's the problem. This method is madly inefficient. Emeralds are rare in these chests, and the Minecraft world is massive. If we're after a billion, finding scattered emeralds one at a time is like trying to fill a swimming pool with a spoon. It's just not happening, alright? So maybe we need a better plan, something that requires less distance between the emeralds. Part 2. Mining for emeralds. There is a solution, and it's in the name of the game. Minecraft. We need to be mining. And very luckily, emerald ores only naturally generate in one area of the world, mountain biomes. So we only need to be searching there. So grab your Fortune 3 pickaxes, and let's get mining. The highest concentration of emerald ore is between Y levels 232 and 256 within these mountain biomes. So venture to the tallest mountains that you can find, and get to work. But wait, one small thing to note. Below Y level -20, emeralds don't generate there. So just make sure that you don't go deeper than that once you've drained the mountain above. But now let's just do some maths to try and figure out how long this would take. Emerald ore has the chance to generate up to 50 times per chunk when in the correct biome. A chunk is a 16 by 16 area, just so that you know. Now at the best case scenario you'd be getting 50 emeralds per chunk when in the mountains. So 1 billion emeralds divided by 50 emeralds per chunk is 20 million chunks. To put that into some perspective, you'd need to mine an area that's approximately 71,000 by 71,000 by however tall the mountains are. Oh, and that has to be pure mountain biomes. If we assume that only 10% of the world are mountain biomes, you would need to travel across a 710,000 block by 710,000 block area and destroy all the mountains in that region. Doing that by hand would be almost impossible. You could use Haste 2 Efficiency 5 Netherite pickaxes, but even that probably wouldn't be enough. You would need to be mining 10 blocks a second for 15 years straight, just for the chance to get 1 billion emeralds. And that's not even counting the time needed to travel between the mountains, or to repair the pickaxes. And using automation wouldn't work with this, because TNT would just explode the ores, so manual brute force work will not succeed in making you a billionaire. Part 3. The villagers. If both mining and exploring won't cut it, maybe it's time to take a more civilized approach and focus on the villagers. After all, they're our main trading partners within this world. We could try and win their favour, or at least their emeralds. Now, you aren't the villager government, so you can't just tax the villagers to get their emeralds. You actually need to provide value to the villagers in order for them to be incentivized to give you their emeralds. Villagers don't just give away their emeralds for free. They want goods in return. Books, ores, crops, you name it. Sure, you could gather those items manually and trade, but that's a lot of work. But don't worry, we don't need to do this manually. We can industrialize. Redstone technology exists that can automate this. You can invest your time and resources into creating machines that will do almost all the hard work for you, producing easier results at greater outputs. And then you could trade with the villagers for many emeralds. But a few automated farms won't be enough to make you a billionaire. You need far more investment. In fact, you'll need to specialize into one thing and become the very best at that thing. For instance, you could take all your knowledge, time, and resources to create a specialized giant pumpkin farm, automated to produce over 30,000 pumpkins per hour. These high volumes of items produced are only possible with a lot of capital investment. Then you could improve this further by building a complex distribution infrastructure. You could also make, homes for the villagers right next to your farm to allow for closer trade proximity, allowing you to boost your trading efficiency. You could also give your villagers the best possible medical care, healing them even from zombification, and they'll be more than thankful for it, giving you great discounts, and hence being even more trade efficient. You could then have those complex distribution networks dispense the pumpkins on you as you walk along and trade with the villagers. Assuming you max out every single pumpkin trade of 16 pumpkins per trade with a fully healed and fully happy villager, that would grant you 16 emeralds per trade. Now, switching and walking to each villager takes time. Let's say about 2 seconds on average per trade. Well, if you invest in the best infrastructure, you could consistently cycle between 600 villagers every 20 minutes or so, and that would allow you to sustainably produce 8 emeralds per second, or 480 emeralds per minute, or 28,800 emeralds per hour, or 691,200 emeralds per day, or 252,288,000 emeralds per year. Which means you'll be a billionaire in just 4 short years of non-stop pumpkin trading. You've provided more value and specialised in what the villagers really wanted. And you won big because of that. You are now a billionaire. But what will you do with this newfound wealth? Perhaps you could give it to a friend. So consider watching this video to learn what the most expensive gift, or item, in Minecraft truly is.